So a university is planning to put in full criminal investigation after the Confederate statue that was toppled. Now, this Confederate statue had been there 100 years, I believe they said. And I'm thinking, why is it all of a sudden, or 50 years maybe. It had been there for a long time. So why is it all of a sudden something bad? But the students went in there. This is the University of North Carolina, and it's taking action against these protesters who toppled the statue of the Confederate soldier of a University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill on Monday night. The campus leadership is in a collaboration with campus police, who are pulling together a timeline of the events, reviewing video evidence, and conducting interviews that will inform a full criminal investigation. The UNC System Board Chairman Harry Smith and UNC System President Margaret Spellings said in a statement yesterday, "The safety and security of our students, faculty, and staff are paramount, and the actions last evening were unacceptable, dangerous, and incomprehensible. We are a nation of laws, and mob rule and the intentional destruction of public property will not be tolerated." Now, it's one thing to be in a protest, it's a whole other thing to destroy property. Around 9:20 p.m. Monday night, a group from among an estimated crowd of 250 protesters brought down the Confederate monument on the campus of the University of Missouri-Carolina Chapel Hill. The statue of the Confederate soldier is known as Silent Sam. Now, he is Silent Sam because he does not carry a weapon at all. Think about that. One person has been arrested for concealing one's face during a public rally and resisting arrest, according to Jenny Cook, a spokesman for the Office of University Communications. It says that this was put up in 1913 in remembrance of the sons of the university who died for their beloved Southland in 1861 through 1865. The Confederate monument, known as Silent Sam, stands on McCorkle Place, the university's upper quad, facing Franklin Street. The monument was given to the university by the United Daughters of the Confederacy in 1909. More than 1,000 university men fought in the Civil War. At least 40% of the students enlisted, a record not equaled by any other institution, North or South. Sam is silent because he carries no ammunition and cannot fire his gun. He carries no ammunition, so he is silent. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to go after these folks, these youngsters that decided to take down the monument. I guess school just started and they have too much energy. Apparently they haven't gone through finals yet. They don't need their quiet spaces and their crying closets. Well, this is just kind of humorous, so bear in mind that I'm trying to be funny. But they were talking last evening on Fox News about these kids probably had been drinking and got this idea and went after it. But I'm going to say maybe they were a little upset because there was a thief about a week ago on August 15th that robbed 100,000 ramen noodle, $100,000 worth of ramen noodles. Now, we all know that college kids exist on ramen noodles. So I'm thinking they were a little bit upset about all those ramen noodles being taken. It says a trailer containing the salty, non-perishable food was sitting outside of a gas station in Fayette County, Georgia, about 30 miles south of Atlanta. And it was stolen between July 25th and August 1st, according to the authorities. $100,000 worth of ramen noodles. Now, that would be about 100,000 packages. Don't they sell for about $1 a piece? I don't know what they are these days. We bought quite a few of them when the kids were in college, and they kind of lived on ramen noodles and a few other things. But that was trying to be funny. Anyway, the students are going to be in trouble, and they need to be careful because you know what? There happens to be cameras everywhere these days. Now, the other story that was prominent last night was about ICE, and it was about the illegal alien. Let me get that out. I've got these in the wrong order here. Here it is. the illegal, they want to call him illegal immigrant, but that's not the true title. The true title is illegal alien. They're not an immigrant. They're an alien. They have stolen across the border or come in illegally somehow, some way. They are an illegal alien. Immigrants are here because they're supposed to be here. They have requested to be here. Aliens are not. So this illegal alien has been charged with murder of the Iowa College student Molly Tibbetts. Now, she's been missing for 34 days. It says the Mexican national illegally residing in the U.S. has been charged with first-degree murder in the disappearance and death of Iowa College student Molly Tibbetts. Officials said at a press conference at Pewaukee County Sheriff's Office in Iowa, and that was yesterday afternoon. He's 24 years old, and he was charged with the murder. He had resided in the area, are you ready for this? 4 to 7 years. He's been there 4 to 7 years. You wonder if he's murdered anyone else. Well, he claims that they had interaction while she was running, and she seemed to be threatened by him. And then he claimed he blacked out at some point during their interaction. Apparently he didn't know what he was doing when he murdered this young girl. Now, last night, as they were doing these interviews with their consultants, this one consultant, who is an immigration lawyer, he says we shouldn't concentrate on the fact that this was an illegal alien. They won't say alien, I'm saying alien. Because that makes it sound like all illegal aliens are bad guys, and we shouldn't say that. That there are citizens that commit heinous crimes, and that is true. But it's also true that if our immigration laws were being implemented and working, this man would not have been here. And he would not have been here to murder this young woman. And that's the truth that they will not admit. Yeah, but other guys do bad things. Well, sure. You know, I remember when we were kids, or when my kids were kids, and they say, well, so-and-so did something worse. Well, that doesn't make what you did good. The fact is, the illegal aliens that are here committing crimes, those crimes would not be committed if they weren't allowed to be here. 4 to 7 years he's been here. They're just guessing. 4 to 7 years he's been in this community illegally. And now we have at least one. I'm not saying that he's murdered others, but there is that possibility if that's the kind of person he is. They're not revealing all the other crime that went down as he murdered this young girl, but I can't imagine what her parents are going through. 34 days she was missing. The police did an excellent job of figuring this one out and finding the bad guy. And he's an illegal alien. 877-895-5410. And the Democrats want to do away with ICE because it serves no good purpose. It only separates children. Well, this child was separated. 877-895-5410, and we will be right back.